let's discuss another cue card. Which one? Describe a natural talent you want to improve. कोई नेचुरल टैलेंट जो आप में है और आप उसको इम्प्रूव करना चाहते हैं, उसको डेवलप करना चाहते हैं, उसको हॉर्न करना चाहते हैं, उसको नर्चर करना चाहते हैं. What are the sub points? What it is, उसका नाम क्या है? वो डांसिंग है, सिंगिंग है, पेंटिंग है, क्या है? नेक्स्ट, व्हेन यू डिस्कवर्ड इट, आपको उसके बारे में कब पता चला कि आप में ये टैलेंट है? कब पता चला? टाइम. हाउ यू वांट टू इंप्रूव इट मीन्स व्हाट विल यू डू, आप क्या करोगे so that it improves, ताकि ये इंप्रूव हो जाए, अच्छा हो जाए, बेहतर हो जाए, बेटर हो जाए. एंड हाउ यू फील अबाउट इट, आप इसके बारे में कैसा महसूस करते हो? सो एज आई हैव टोल्ड यू, यू मे टॉक अबाउट पेंटिंग. अगर आपकी पेंटिंग अच्छी है तो आप पेंटिंग के बारे में बोल सकते हैं. सिंगिंग अच्छी है तो सिंगिंग के बारे में बोल सकते हैं. डांसिंग अच्छी है तो डांसिंग के बारे में बोल सकते हैं. ओके, व्हेन यू डिस्कवर्ड इट, व्हेन यू परफॉर्म्ड इट फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, जब आपने इसको पहली बार परफॉर्म किया, लोगों ने इसको अप्रिशिएट किया, तब आपको पता चला कि आई हैव दिस टैलेंट, आई हैव दिस टैलेंट. व्हाट डू यू वांट टू इंप्रूव? How do you want to improve it? I want to join some classes, some coaching classes, some other classes of some master of that particular to improve it. And how you feel about it. So I have talked about singing. Okay, first of all, make a background for 10 to 15 seconds. 10 से 15 या 20 सेकंड की बैकग्राउंड बनाइए. For example, every human being is unique. God has gifted every single human being some kind of talent, some kind of gift. Some are able to discover it and others are not able to discover it at all. I have several talents, but here I would like to talk about one particular trend which I realized I have in my primary school. Actually, when I was at primary school, one day my teacher encouraged me to sing a song on a small function. I was afraid. I was terribly afraid, scared. I didn't want to sing. But she comforted me and made me rehearsal for some time. And when I sang that song in front of about 100 people, everyone clapped for me and appreciated me. When I was People clapped for me. When I was appreciated, I thought that I sang well. Even I remember someone gave me 50 rupees for singing so well. So I realized that I have this talent, and after that, I started taking part in each and every singing competition. And the more I sang, the more appreciation I got. Now I realize that I need to do something more to hone it, to nurture it, to develop it. So I'm thinking of joining the singing classes. There is a very popular singer in my city, and I have talked to her to teach me how to sing in a better way. And he has given his consent. Now I'm going to take certain classes from him, and I'm pretty sure that after that training, I would be able to sing in a much more better way, in a much more effective way. People appreciate my melodious voice. And I feel that if I could develop it up to some extent, I may become a celebrity in the near future. And I may be able to take my singing to the next level. So, this is the natural talent which I want to develop more further. So, this is what you can speak about. There are certain words which you can use. Melodious, सुरीली, बहुत अच्छी आवाज. This is used for the voice. Raw. Raw means that is not ready. That is still need to be dwelled. That is need to be perfected. Appreciate. Like. Unique. Yes, unique means different than the others. Unique का मतलब है दूसरों से अलग. Nurture and harm दोनों का मतलब है उसको डेवलप करना, उसको to take it to the next level. Okay, so let's move on to the follow up. First question: do you think artists with talents should focus on their talents? I would definitely say yes. Artists should focus on their talent. If they would be if they would focus on their talent, they would be able to develop it, they would be able to take it to the next level, and they would be able to earn name and fame in that particular world, in that particular field. Okay, let's take the example of a person who is a very good singer. So, if he has a good voice, a melodious voice, and if he practice in that particular field, he's sure to succeed one day or the other. He is sure to succeed in that field in one day or the other. But if he would try in some other field, he is least likely to be successful. He is least likely to be successful. Let's take the example of Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is a very good writer. Is a very good writer. But if he had tried in some other field, he might have, he must have failed terribly. So this is what you can say. Next one. Do you think parents feel guilty for putting too much pressure on their children? क्या माँ बाप अपने बच्चों पर बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर डालने के लिए गिल्टी महसूस करते हैं, अपराधी महसूस करते हैं? So what can we say? Yes, sometimes they feel guilty of pressurizing their children too much, especially when their children break up and break and they are not able to bear that pressure, जब वो उस प्रेशर को सहन नहीं कर सकते, and even some of them take the extreme step of committing suicide, and after that parents feel guilty terribly and they cannot forgive themselves. I read about a father in news articles about a father who wanted to make his son a runner. He took him to the ground every day. He made him run and run. One day, the boy, 14 years old boy, fell on the track and died. I think that father cannot forgive himself in his life. So definitely, parents feel guilty for pressurizing their children, especially when they suffer terribly. So it's a good answer to give. Why do people like to watch talent show? Talent show क्यों देखना पसंद करते हैं? People like to watch the talent shows because they are different. They cannot be seen in the everyday life. Talent shows something that is not normally seen in our day-to-day life. We expect to see something great, something different, something unique. That's why people like to see. For example, there is a show in America that is America Got Talent, and people show so much talents that the spectator cannot believe his eyes. So that's why people like to watch such talent shows because they expect something different, new, which they have never seen in their life. Okay, do you think it is more interesting to watch famous people or ordinary people show? आम लोगों का शो देखना पसंद करते हैं आप या फिर फेमस लोगों का शो देखना पसंद करते हैं? So I would say that I would like to watch the show of the famous people. Why? Because they have certain talents. Everyone knows them. Because of their talent, they have become famous. They have proved something to the world. That's why people like to watch them. Even I like to watch them because I know when they say something or they do something, it really means something. For example, if Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Ratan Tata, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, when they say something, it means something. So people listen very attentively because they know that whatever they are saying is of great importance. So that's why. But in case of the ordinary people, people don't find that much because the words of these famous people mean a lot. So this is what you can say to answer these follow-ups, and I hope that this video will help you to speak on this cue card in a much more better way. So thank you for being with me till the end. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like the content, and also subscribe to this channel if you are new to it. Bye. See you later in the next video.